Guys, this weather is crazy. Oklahoma doesn't ever get this cold for this long, and I'm just ready for tropical palm trees. I don't know, just springtime weather. Anything warmer than 30 degrees. I don't know how northerners do it, but I'm not equipped to do this. Hey guys, Lacey here. I really didn't even want to make a video this week. It's been quite the devastating week, full of tragedy and terrible situations and experiences that I just wish we didn't have to experience. But I'm going to share it because, hopefully we can share our failures and learn from them and hopefully get some positive feedback from you guys that would help us in the future. So let's just start, okay? I have done my fair share of reading, research, whatever you want to call it, about goats. I wouldn't say that I'm truly confident in the goating world, but I'm nervous and willing to learn. Does that make sense? My friend Jessica, she said that, you can read as much as you want, but until you actually get this hands-on experience, you really don't know what you're going to deal with. You really don't know what to expect until it happens. And I really just wish this first year of us going through the kidding process was a little bit more smoother. Yeah. She's super friendly. Yeah. She doesn't like my gloves though. But it's cold. We did have a warming light in here, but our water well is freezing up on us, and so we are trying to get another light bulb and another warming light. So, yeah. You're so sweet. Yeah. She's doing good though. Let's begin with Brownie, okay? Let's begin with Brownie. I really didn't think she was going to kid first. She wasn't showing as much as Belle, and Belle is a first-time freshener for us. And so this was Brownie's second time, and she really wasn't as fully developed as Belle was, I guess as I should say. And she really didn't give us any sign that she was going to be kidding. The signs are like the full udder, the tail ligament. There really wasn't any signs that she was going to kid first. Whenever we saw the two kids, all the commotion, we were super excited. One of the kids was halfway dried off when we found it, and then the other kid was really gooped up. She didn't do her part of cleaning it off, and whenever I put it in front of her, she really just ignored it. And so it was cold, we intervened. I don't know if that's really what happened or why she decided to not end up being a good mother to that one, but we had to intervene. It was cold. So we dried it off, and we did see Bernie's nursing several times off of her, getting good swallows and doing its job. She was being a good mom first 2 days. The third day, I did see her kind of just walk away from her baby when she was nursing. And I thought, well, that's because I'm going out there and she associates me with food. I really didn't think twice about it because I had seen Bernice nursing from her, swallowing and doing all the goat things that they're supposed to be doing. Thinking back, I never saw Bernice being bouncy and energetic like Bo is. So that's a clue to me in the future. Like, wow, there's a big difference. We were out there checking almost every single hour just to make sure everything was going good, that they were bonding well. She never was aggressive towards Bernice at all. The only thing that I ever witnessed was her just walking away while she was nursing when I walked up to them. And so I really just didn't think anything about it. On the fourth day, we were gone. We had to go to town several times, but we still saw her nursing. We still saw her getting nutrition, is what we thought. But when we got back from town that evening, so we left around 4, we got back at like 7:30, Bernice was just laying on the ground, and she was not wanting to suck, not wanting to move, and it was just so incredibly sad. She was 4 days old, and my friend Jessica, she said that it could have been a matter of, not a good latch. She could have been swallowing, but just not as much as we thought. But she said it could have been a multiple of reasons of what happened. So I'm trying not to blame myself, but I am, because I should have, maybe if I was experienced, I should have just pulled that baby from her and started bottle feeding it. We did try to push fluids. We tried to warm her up. We tried almost everything, and by 3 a.m. she was gone. And it was just devastating. So my sister, I appreciate my sister and Jessica helping me through that situation and trying to just talk to me about, what I need to do. And it was just really sad. So that was lesson number 1. That was just devastating. That was devastating. Next is Belle. As we were checking on Brownie and Bo, we were still checking on Belle. She wasn't doing any signs. I mean, her ligament was loose. She really wasn't bagging up at all. She basically, I went out there that morning and she was fine. She wasn't in distress. She wasn't showing any signs of being in labor. And then an hour later, I go out there and she has one baby dead on the ground, looked like it was cleaned up and frozen. And there was one coming out that was already frozen, and the 2 back legs were stuck. This was just extremely painful for Mama and for my emotional well-being, because wow. So we intervened, we tried helping, we had to pull baby out as gently as possible. Belle is doing great. She basically is healed up really well, and I don't know, just traumatic, just losing both babies. And so the cold got both of them, and we should have 4 babies. And I feel like my lack of experience just, yeah. So I'm a new first-time goat owner, and I am devastated and have been basically beating myself up over this week. And death happens, life on a farm. I hear a lot of people say, all those things. And it has not been this cold for this long in Oklahoma for a long time. This is like 2 weeks of like single digit, teen digit weather. Like, it just is ridiculous. Our farm, we are not equipped to like handle this. Our water well is even freezing up. So, I mean, we're not equipped in Oklahoma, Northwest Oklahoma. Hi. Healthy baby. Yeah. Healthy baby. Oh, yeah. So friendly. The kids have made this baby so friendly. It's the only baby, so, I mean, all their attention goes to it. Huh. It just came down to a failure of judgment on my part. I could have done more. I could have taken baby away from Brownie, bottle fed her, basically maybe stayed out there with Belle a little longer. I don't know, because it was basically an hour that I gave her. But really just, I wish I had a few more years of experience before this kidding season came. So now I am gonna take a deep breath. I'm going to look forward to this next week of single digit freezing temperatures and journal everything from this past week down. I mean, from the birthing, from everything that I now look back on and realize, from the weather, from just everything, just document all of that down and hopefully use it to help us in the next year kidding season. It doesn't scare me to have another kidding season, but it definitely makes me alert and aware of, wow, how things can just go simply wrong. So even though we are heartbroken and terribly saddened by this experience this year, we're celebrating all the small victories. Brownie is letting Bo nurse, and they are bonding well, and Bo is healthy and thriving. And we even noticed that Bo is not just black and white. We thought she was black and white when she was born, but she has a little bit of brown on her. So that was kind of cool to learn, and we didn't know that they actually changed color. I don't know. We're celebrating that Belle is recovering really well and she is getting used to milking. We didn't even have a stand. We were supposed to build a barn, but things just got backed up in our plans and our progress. So we basically have us in our shop, and we've got a milking stand now. Don't laugh at me because I can't sit in a chair and milk. I have to be on my knees because my belly is getting so big. But we're celebrating that she is getting used to milking, and we're celebrating that Mom is milking her first goat, her first time milking. And basically just the small victories is what we're counting and looking forward to. Well, guys, thanks for sticking with me throughout this video. This was really a rough week, and I really didn't even want to share it, but I am glad I did. I'm able to admit where our failures are, and we are willing to learn from them. If you could, just leave a word of encouragement down below. I've been beating myself up this week about this, and honestly, you know, our whole entire family could use a little bit of encouragement, just because this has hit us pretty hard. Death is always really hard to deal with, especially with children. And I guess that's it, guys. Like always, we want you to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Our baby goat. Mom, what
She's like petting me. But you're being calm. Do you see that? That baby goat thinks you're a mountain.
Baby thanks for the playset. Maybe we should get this baby a playset.
That's a good idea.
Baby dog. Baby dog.
There she is.